Hello, everyone. Welcome to Quiet Life, Episode 2. In the last episode, we got ourselves started in this nice, brand new world where we have established our cabin, our stables, our little storage shed, and we're getting started on the farm here with just tiny little plots to be able to get the seeds and everything we need to be able to eventually spread. And if you haven't seen the last episode, the whole conceit of this world is we're going to take it on as more of a cozy game than an adventure game. So we're not doing any of the big adventures, the deep spelunking, anything like that. Just doing everything through farming, trading with villagers, and just a more cozy, quiet route to Minecraft. Though currently, at the moment, our cabin is just a little less than cozy. And we need to change that. That's where we're going to start today. So let's just do one of these little dealios. Then we're just going to wait on them to get delivered. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. That was the first time I ever did a transition like that. And I'm proud. That was fun. So yeah, our cabin's feeling a little bit more cozy now. We have tons of little decorations. We have a couch with a beautiful fireplace, our little crafting station kitchenette, and our bedroom with a view. There's only one space that I couldn't really figure out what to do, and that would be the loft up here. I just put in a little garden station because I couldn't really think of what to fill this space with. It's always the ferns. They never stick around. So that's a problem for another day. If you have any ideas, let me know. Ow. Now that's taken care of, let's do a little more terraforming. This isn't much of a view, so let's round this out a bit and try to make this a better transition towards the open fields. Nothing too crazy, just kind of easing that transition a bit so it's not quite as steep coming down to the house. Hopefully in the future to be able to make a nice path. But that's not where we're going next. The next thing we need is not quite a farm without some good animals. Let's go ahead and get started on making them a home. Over here on this side of the hill, we're going to build a barn. We'll have a barn for the cows, we'll have a spot for the sheep, we'll have a pigsty for the pigs, and a little chicken coop for the chickens. I believe it would be good to start with the chicken coop, because that's the easy one. And now, a nice little chicken coop. Just missing some chickens. Thistle, you guard. I'll be back with chickens. I've been real fun if that would have... you know. And here we go. We got a couple. And everyone knows that's a start. So, make babies. Make babies. There you go. Babies. Baby. Yeah, they have some, nice little area to roam around. They got stuff to climb on. You can come in here. Little guard to protect them from the zombies. They have a nice place to be able to lay their eggs, despite the fact that they're just going to lay them anywhere, but it's, nice little place. And see, they're already using it. Wonderful. Now, more animals, because we're not making a chicken farm. We're making a whole farm. Let's go ahead and, I think, start next with the barn for our cows and our sheep. There's already a volunteer right there. I'm going to pop her right here. Here goes. you go. I was messing with the shape just a bit, but I think I landed on something that I enjoy. So we have our 2 pens, one for the sheep and one for the cows, in no specific order. And then upstairs here, we have a nice little storage area for hay bales, or hay loft. That's why we got our little rising platform here. I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm probably going to mess with it a little bit more just to add some more detail and kind of bring it all together. But as far as first drafts go, I like it. This is good. Chicken coop, barn, I would just need a pigsty, somewhere around there. But first, let me show you how I have to get iron, because there's no adventuring, there's no spelunking, there's no getting down deep into the mines, but there is this villager right here. So, just gonna buy all of the axes and get these from trading my wheat, and then we go home. And once we are home, have to go all the way over here into the kitchen, because we're gonna cook ourselves up some iron by just throwing all these extra axes in the furnace and waiting. And once we have cooked down all of these axes, we take our iron nuggets, throw them up here, and then we have 1 iron ingot. Flawless system. Oh my god, this takes so long. I could just go mining and just go get it. I could find it. But no, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I've signed up for. It takes so long. Anywho, this pig has been very patiently waiting for me to be able to build them a home, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Yeah. That creeper nearly got me there. Almost ruined everything. But we're doing good. We got a pigsty. Now we just need animals. This is a poor excuse for a farm without the animals. So let's go find some volunteers. And we managed to get a few volunteers. We got our cows, we got some sheep hiding over there. We got our pigs, we got a few chickens going. So now it's time to breed them on up and get ourselves a more stable population. Just never get tired of this view. Oh, hello, sir. Okay, then. Anyways. Yep. We'll try again tomorrow. That's fine. It's whatever. It's okay. It's fine. That's better. Now, you can go do farm stuff. And so on. And with the 5-minute cooldown, this is going to take a hot minute, but we're going. We're rolling. We got this. Sheep. Now, seeing as how this is a functional farm, we gotta think of a few logistics. For example, shipping of materials. Do we really gotta do that in Minecraft? No, but we're not gonna think about that. If you look here on the map, here is my farm. Here's the little dock for fishing that I made last time. This river doesn't really connect with much. It's not even really a river. It's kind of a lake situation. But this river connects to not 1, but 2 villages. So, it makes sense to build a little docking station to be able to take the boat up and down the river to meet the villages. I think I'm going to do that now. But also mostly this empty space here is just bugging me. I was originally going to build the pig farm over here, but I didn't like the space layout with those other 2 because then we'll left a big open area here. So let's just do a little bit of pop out here. Bam. We got walkway. We'll do Empty spot for boat. 3 across. Walkway. Walkway. Bam. Need another one. But, yeah, let's do the rest of this. Ta-da! It's a boathouse. I'm going to keep building in this style until I get bored with it because I like it. It feels very rustic. But, yeah. We'll pop down our little boat with a chest. And now we have a nice, easy way to transport things in between these couple of villages down this way. So, positives. We're moving right along. Hello, friend. So, all in all, pretty productive day. I'm gonna read these up in my own time in between videos. But I have one last thing I would really like to do today before we wrap it all up. And that is I would like to plant the first of the large fields. I think I'm going to go for wheat for the first ones, just so we have some nice rolling plains of wheat. So I suppose it's about time to get going on that. It's not much, but it's a start. And soon we're going to spread down the natural landscape, add some paths, and just build out our farm. And that's going to be next time. Until then, if you could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. We're going to see if we could do that. Until then, have a good day.